So the Cardi B album just dropped. Phenomenal album. 10 out of 10, man. I was really listening to it. I was locking in like 11:59. It was already pre-orders. At midnight it came out. My only complaints was the Imaginary Plays record and having the song WAP on there because WAP was like 4 years old, but through and through. And the only reason why I have issue with Imaginary Players is just because that wasn't her beat. It wasn't what she was saying. What she was saying was great, but it's just not her beat. And every artist just has certain like limitations. Like I feel like Drake might be the only artist that can really just do any beat. There's a few people that can just do any beat. Even 50, sometimes he gets on certain beats, and I'm like, but anyway, we're here to talk about Cardi. I love the record Hello. I love the intro. I love Magnet. I love the record with Lizzo, Man of My Word. I definitely like the record with Kalani. That was phenomenal. I think that was safe. She told a story. She wasn't just, with female rappers, it's a little difficult because it's like, we looking at you physically, like, okay, but what are you saying? And I'm not gonna say any names, but certain artists are just not. They're not producing the music; they're just producing the image. And she does both, and she has the personality. She's fun. She's outgoing. She's the type of person you see in the middle of the street and chop it up with. Like some artists are standoffish or they don't have personality. She has personality. Her personality is literally bleeding in this album, bleeding into this album. Like I love it, and that's what I like. Like because sometimes I like artists, but I don't like them as a person, and vice versa. I like them as a person, but I don't like their music. So it's like she has the full package. Great delivery, great bars, great concepts. She's talking her shit. She went through whatever she went through, and I feel like that's the height of a lot of people's music. Like when you go through stuff, it's like you have something to talk about. Like we know you on a yacht, we know you in the mansion. Like, all right, cool, let's talk about something real because I can't relate to your mansion. I can't relate to your Bugatti. I can relate to a relationship. I can relate to betrayals and people turning on you or people hating on you. You know what I'm saying? Even I'm watching her interviews, her talking about imaginary plays, but then she came to realization just wasn't a beat for her. Like she didn't take it as hate. Because it wasn't hate. I'm a Cardi fan. Like since 2015, 16, whatever she came out, Bronx season, whatever the case is, and everything. Like, I'm a Cardi B fan, but, this album's a 10 out of 10, man. Great production, great bars, great delivery. She's saying something. She's talking that talk. I was disappointed in the Young Thug album, but at least I had the Cardi B feature. It was the best part of the album, and the 21 Savage. But, that's another video for another time, because I got to go dive deep into that. But this is a great album, man. I loved it.